Good morning. It's morning here. So I think I'm just gonna go a little bit of woo-woo for those who don't understand what it means. In a spiritual community, no, I wouldn't say spiritual community. I think in a world where human beings can actually feel energy, they can feel what's around them. I think this is also a part of human evolution. Those who are awakening to that truth are opening up to more of that truth. It's just that there's a containment, and that containment is, I would say, indoctrination of things. I don't want to go too deep in that, but our human vessel is capable of doing a lot of things. We are limited because we think limited. We have put limitations on ourselves because the idea that we have to be a certain way from school, education, is setting us up for the box. And within the box, there's a programming. And in that program, that's what you can experience. So to step out of that box, this is what we call in the uncomfortable zone, in the new zone. And in this new zone, you can learn a lot of things. This is also where athletes and professionals thrive in because they go into the unknown in order for them to realize what the unknown is. So it's new energy translating itself into existence. So it means physical training as well. So once you become physical capable of expressing that which is outside of that box, you enter a new version of you. And this is the same thing with human evolution. Is that we're trying to, but we're being pulled back into. So this is where the whole frequency change is. So vibrational frequency is the same thing if I explain it in a more visual way. So if I am this soul, this energy is vibrating this way, that is my current self. Expansion means vibrating in an expanded way. The more you become natural in who that version is, then that vibrational frequency will be you again. And it keeps on going until you find yourself at a place where you don't feel normal anymore because the normal people are over here and they will tell you you're abnormal. And the way you think is abnormal. It's called boo woo, it's called too spiritual, it's called too this, it's called too crazy, too this, too that. So all the philosophers, all the masters, they went outside of that box. People call them crazy, people challenge them in the norms that they have been programmed into so that everyone stays within the norm. It's a very unconscious way of keeping people at the same level. And this is what education can do. They give you a box, lower box, mid box, high box, and then that box that is on the top right. We call them geniuses. And if you put someone in a box over here that doesn't even know that's supposed to be over here, then you already forced a lot of human beings, children, into boxes that they might even want to be in. They don't even know how to play in that box. They might know how to play in this box or this box or that box, but someone already told them if you don't know X, Y, and Z, then you have to be in this box. If you know X, Y, and Z plus X, then you have to go to this box. So education level of the education system is forcing people into certain frameworks because it's the same with a diagnose. Is that if you have X, then you must be this, and that belongs with diagnose X, Y, and Z. And then people, when they invest or attach their label onto them, then they would say, you know what, I'm more than that. So I'm not only this now, I'm this, and this, and this, and this. And this is when people start attaching themselves into an idea that people are giving to you. So if a scientist or if a doctor is telling you, okay, so I see a little bit of this in you, so you're probably this, and then that person is like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I have a little bit of that, I have a little bit of that, I have a little bit of this, so I must be this. And now they're gonna own this identity, and then they're gonna get stuck with this identity because they think the doctor is saying, well, you can't really get out of it, you can't really heal from it, so you must be it, right? And this is how they own this identification of whatever label is attached to them. Now, that's the same with indoctrination. So, indoctrination is saying, this is the system that we play in, this is how you should play in this world, in this society, and don't step out of this thing, otherwise, you will be getting a lot of resistance from people playing in the same thing. And you can call it China, you can call it USA, you can call it whatever country it is. They all have a system, a philosophy that you play by. So it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's just that is it in harmony with who you truly are? So and then I come back into the whole box, the framework, the low, the mid, the high, how you want to label. This might be even high, and this might even be low, because if you think about it, is that some people who are rich are not rich. Some people who are poor are not poor. They're rich in their happiness. They're poor in their happiness. You flip it around, and now they're low. You flip the other one around, now they're rich, right? So now it's just a perception of this reality that we play in. I feel happy. I feel rich within myself. I'm not the richest person in terms of this thing that we call money, but I am rich within my own happiness. I am rich with the connection that I have with my external world. And whilst other than might see it uh, as something that is poor, because they only see the physical thing, they only see the material thing, because that's the box that they are in, the belief structure that they have. So their perception is, okay, does he has X, Y, and Z, so can he prove me that he's rich or not? Hi, Sarah. And that's with a lot of things in our lives, is there is a framework, there's a belief structure, there's perception. And in that perception, someone can either have a very negative experience, whilst in the same house, someone can have a very good experience in that reality. So it's something that we can change within ourselves, but once it's connected to the heart, then it's real. Once we just have a automated programming, a script that we have to go, okay, so I have to do this today, and if I don't reach this, then I'm not happy. If I can't do this today, I'm not happy. But if I do this and do this and this, then I'm extremely happy, right? So it's always external factor creating this internal happiness. And once I say internal happiness, it's within yourself, right? People think that we have to do something in order for us to be happy. And for me, my perception, that's not true. My perception is you already are happy. It is just noise telling you you are not happy, because you're telling me I need XYZ to be happy. And it's only created inside of you. So if I'm happy with myself, just myself in general, then I'm already happy. But if I'm unhappy with me and I try to create something outside of me to be happy, to feel happiness, then I'm just giving myself a cookie. I'm just giving myself a gift. I can put a gift over there, and like I have to walk to that gift, and then once the gift is there, I can open it, and I'm happy for like 1 second, and then I do another gift and another gift. And it could be an extra. So I'm not saying it's useless or it's negative. I'm saying that if you have it already within yourself, then all the other things is an extra gift to yourself. This is how you can build up self-love and self-confidence and self-belief by acting upon the things that you really want to do, that you really love to do. And don't punish yourself if it doesn't work out. And thank you. So, oh yeah, wait. I have to go, people. Gotta go and build some houses. And to leave it with that, building the self, building your internal world, your happiness, your heaven inside of you, it's like building a house, right? You have to see what is stable, what building blocks do I want to use, what colors do I have, what do I really love to express myself in. Because if you go internal, you have to have a beautiful place, not a dark, you know, moist place where everything is dirty. And that is also the thing that you can create within yourself. So, happy ideas about the world, not to say be unrealistic. I'm saying just, create a heaven in your own self and feel that heaven within your own self and then express that heaven outwardly. Create the heaven outwardly. If you have hell inside of you, you will express hell outside of you. And what I mean by that, anger, suffering, jealousy, envy, comparison, judgment, and all these things that creates negativity within yourself, outside of you, and it will loop itself. That's the vibration frequency. That's the karma loop. You can call it many, many things, but it's just expressing itself outwardly. If you have heaven, then heaven can be expressed as well. I love this. I want to create this. I want to work together. I want to share. I want to evolve. I want to help others. So it's a constant loving perspective and reality that we can move outwardly. And the more we can do this all together, the more it will change altogether. So that is what the world can be. It can vibrate in a way out of love, not out of suffering, and not out of destruction. So what's happening with social media sometimes, it's bombarding you with all the negativity so that you do the same. You express that negativity, you see all the negativity, and then the world will shift a little bit more into that lower vibration frequency. If you change it into, wait, no, I don't want to play that game anymore. I want to do something good for the world. I want to love the world again. I see it, but I don't need it. I see it, but I don't want to express it. I hear them, I can learn from it, but I want to stop it right there. And this is how we all can also stop our own trauma loops from happening. I play the loop, I suffer, someone is attacking, someone is exploding, someone is fighting. But if you are aware of the trauma, you can say, wait, stop. I hear my trauma again. I hear the same loop again. Let us stop and have a talk. Let's sit down. Let's just breathe. And let's see how can we change from this point instead of repeating the same old cycle of pain again. Now, I really have to go now. Bye-bye. Love you all. May peace be upon all. And thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.